104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, Houston, Texas. It's Friday, October the 20th of 2023.
Yeah!
Friday. And where's my, let me see, I don't know where the other thing is I was looking for, but Astros win last night. Yay!
That's all.
Oh my God, that was
Care
awesome.
about.
10 runs, baby. Actually, we had 16 possible
Chances to score.
Yeah, chances to score.
They
When Maldi was up, it was a grand. I mean, it could have been a grand slam, but he just struck out. I was like,
I was listening to MLB Network on the radio, and they're saying, well, in a way, if they're going to lose, it's good for them to lose this way. That way they save their bullpen for the Rangers. Because if it's like 5-4 and you lose, that means you're bringing everybody out there to try and win the game. When you're down 10-3, you just ride with the crap you got with you.
We didn't have crap. They were all doing well.
No,
last night.
I'm talking about Rangers side.
Oh, okay.
Because we want to get to their bullpen.
Right.
That's how we win.
All right, Stros. I'm too stressed out to watch it. You know what was on last night? I was too stressed out to watch it at some point. I turned it off.
Oh, really?
Oh, I had to turn it off. I can't. When it was 3-3?
Yeah.
No.
That's
I
the
switched
best
out.
part of sports.
No,
It's like
no.
a drug.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
You know what was on last night that almost nobody probably knew about? The mayoral debate for the Houston mayor. Because we're supposed to vote in like a couple of weeks. And most people are like, I don't know. Do you know that one time, true story? True. For the fourth largest city in America, the mayor was voted in by just 17,000 votes. That is embarrassing.
Oh, wow.
Can we vote for none?
That is embarrassing. So anyway, if you're curious to know who's running for mayor, I guess you can just Google.
No. I mean,
You should care. You should be so happy your guy is not going to be there anymore.
Yeah, but then there's other people to take over. It doesn't matter. Guys,
That's
girls.
a
I don't even-
positive, Polly, way to look at life.
like
You're like,
one-
it doesn't matter.
like
Well,
one-
the firefighters have a...
When I used to do pest
Ally.
control, and I got rid of some roaches. Other roaches would come there. I have to come back and take care of that house a few weeks later.
Well, that's
Same thing
because
in
you actually
politics.
didn't
Roaches
treat the
leave,
house.
new roaches come in, right?
That's because Eric didn't treat the house. He was too busy looking underneath the house for women's like
Underwear and stuff.
Anyway,
One time, people.
let's kick it off with what happened yesterday on Roula Right.
Makes me want to sneeze.
I know. So many people were like,
I
that
don't know
is
why.
I mean, I'm like,
trauma bond is the phrase we got yesterday on text.
Stockholm syndrome.
I'm Gen
Totally.
X, and it was okay to cry, and it's fine. But
But what, Eric?
I don't know. This guy just got on my nerves.
It's very emotional.
Why did he get on your nerves? The guy is obviously beat down.
Yeah.
I just want him to get help or
Not everybody can see the forest through the trees. You know the phrase you say when you can't see?
to want to watch your mate sleep with someone else, thinking that will help your relationship does not make sense to me.
So,
I don't think that makes sense to 99%.
a little bizarre.
Maybe 100%.
Well, we're going to check in with him on Monday and see what happened. Hopefully we get him to separate from that toxic woman. That woman. You can go to krb.com if you would like to be part of Roula and Ryan's Roses because you're having questions in your own relationship. Happy Friday, Houston, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
You're just waking up and tuning in with us. We are riding high off that Astros win last night. It is an even series now. Basically, it's a 3-game series. Whoever wins the best 2 out of 3 is going to the World
We have
Series.
the better bullpen, and right now we're hot with hitting.
We need to stay hot for the next 6 games, man, because the hitting
Philadelphia
the end of the
didn't-
season was killing me.
Philadelphia didn't look very,
Monstrous.
yeah, like
It was a 0-0 game of
unbeatable.
the 7th inning yesterday for Philly and the Diamondbacks.
They lost 2-1.
And the Diamondbacks won in a walk-off, 2-1.
Huh.
It would have been more runs, but they just only needed to count the second one, too.
That's really good for us.
Yeah, keep that going as long as you
they've been
can.
killing it.
Yep.
Yeah, so does your gas run out? You know, does the air get
Right.
let out of the balloon at some point? Because everyone's like, oh, Philadelphia. Everyone's such a bummer for them.
Yeah,
They're
but
just like,
once they go back to they're in the World Series. All I know is I'm this much closer to getting free furniture.
I know.
all I care about.
So
Every time
funny.
the gallery furniture commercial comes on, Eric's like, yes, my $17,000 bed will be free.
I mean, I don't blame you. I'd be pumped too.
But I got the double thing, so I believe I got to look at it again. So
Yeah,
if
you
that-
got to look and see what the details
if that
are.
was
'cause you mentioned that, but I don't know
11,000,
what that means.
so I
the
get-
double thing.
They pay me. I get 11,000 or double that, so 22,000.
But why?
yeah, that,
that was
doesn't
their
make
promotion-
sense.
that was-
Why would they pay you?
They had
more
that double
money?
promotion. They did the 2. Text me if you guys know if I'm
I
right
think
or
Eric
wrong.
was drunk when he bought the bed, and he made that up.
No, it's like a 2 thing. They did it for a little bit where not only do you get the bed free, we will pay you. So I'm supposed to I'll make money.
You want to call up your boy?
I have to look at the paperwork
ask him
again.
on text?
Yeah.
Because now they started doing, like the last 3 months, it's if you buy it, you just get it free. But
Which
before,
is still a great deal.
oh, hell yeah. But I needed a bed. It's not like I just said, oh, I'm going to go for it.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. This bed is awesome. I
Is it
highly
really?
recommend
I'm glad
this
you like
Tempur-Pedic.
it.
Yeah.
Some people
Okay,
worry
there's a
about that
in the
crack.
middle
That,
of it.
you don't, it's no big deal at all.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Coming up next in Celebrity
Trust me.
Scoop, guys, it's Halloween time. A lot of celebrities like to go out dressed as characters for Halloween parties. The press likes to take those pictures and print them, but because of the strike, watch out. Not so fast. If you're just waking up, you're just tuning in, it's Friday. We're all feeling pretty good. The weather's pretty nice. It's currently 63 degrees here at Gessler and Westheimer, and it's going to get to a high of 91, but
Oh,
that's
what?
only for
Yes.
like an hour.
I know.
What the hell? We're going from 63 to
So I'm
91.
wearing a sweater today, Eric,
Yeah.
if you didn't notice.
Better cut that thing off.
It'll
I also
be
have
nicer.
shorts underneath
Oh.
it.
Yeah, she's doing biker shorts and a sweater.
You're like, this is for people in the 80s.
Cold and hot.
You're a McDLT. That's for everybody that was born in
Cold
the...
side and the hot side.
Yep.
Okay, we'll be right back on the Roula and Ryan Show.
What up, what up, what up? Listen. Get ready. This is Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE.
It's brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston. Okay, 6 o'clockers, I have something fabulous for you right out of the box. Right here.
Fabulous.
Fabulous! Before 6:30. Today on the Roula and Ryan Show, we're going to pick the grand prize winner of who's going to go to see Tiesto at the Formula One United States Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas in Austin tomorrow. Actually, it's on Sunday. But, I'm thinking, gotta get your game ready. If you become a finalist, you need to know that on Sunday this is happening.
Yep.
That's how quick the turnaround is. And this is your last chance right now to get your name in the box. That's what's fabulous for you.
Yeah, but, and there's only 4 other people?
Right. We did one every single day.
It's not like we're doing this all throughout the day.
4 names in the box. Your name could be number 5. And you want to do text?
No, you call right now.
Okay,
I'll go take it real quick, 'cause the line's not here
713-390-KRBE. 713-390-5723. Caller 10.
Caller 10.
Caller 10, Eric's going to answer your call. You will win Andretti Karting and Games passes, a pair of passes to go to Andretti Indoor Karting and Games. And that makes you the finalist to win the pair of tickets to see Tiesto at the Formula One United States Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas in Austin on Sunday. Caller 1. So don't be calling if you can't go on Sunday. That's how quick the turnaround is. And there's only 4 other names in that box. Your name could be name number 5. And at the end of the show, we're going to pull the grand prize winner and tell you, all right, Sunday's the day. Better clear that calendar, get some babysitters, or do whatever you need to do because you're going. That's right, caller 6. So while Eric gets that, let's talk about this. Halloween is right around the corner. And some people are actually doing Halloween parties this weekend. Sam, have you heard of this?
No.
Personal Halloween parties. I know of
okay.
2 Halloween parties that are happening this weekend because next weekend seems like too crazy. And
Yeah, I get that. That's a good idea.
and I have a friend who likes to maximize the costume.
Oh, yes.
So if you
Wear
do
for
it,
multiple uses,
do
different
it
parties.
Saturday night and then next Saturday night or whatever it is. And just like anybody else, actors, they're like us. They're people too.
Are they?
And if they're going to go have, some Halloween party invitation, if it's a public PR thing, they've really got to bring it. Do you remember those years, Sam, that Heidi Klum would always make
Yes.
the news with her insane costumes?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if you're going to that, you got to really bring it. If you're just going to go to some friends party, you know what I mean?
Right. It can be kind of chill.
More like, okay, but you know that the actors are still in a strike. And SAG-AFTRA, their union, is prohibiting their members from dressing up as characters from, quote, struck content, like Barbie, because it's such a popular thing, or Wednesday Addams from Wednesday on Netflix.
Right.
And you cannot post images on social media dressed as those characters either. Some of the hottest costumes of the year, you can't wear them if you're an actor because you're on strike. The union asked members to, quote, choose costumes inspired by generalized characters and figures like Spider or Ghost or Witch or Zombie, not anything specific
You'd be
like
sexy.
Barbie
Sexy
or
witch.
Wednesday. Ryan Reynolds tweeted, I look forward to screaming scab at my 8-year-old all night. She's not in the union, but she needs to learn.
Oh,
It's so funny.
dang.
Oh, my God.
Hey, you want to take Mario real quick?
Oh, Mario, let me love you.
go.
Let me love you.
That's
Hey,
it.
Mario, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hey, Mario.
Hey,
Hi. Guess what? You're caller 10. What are you up doing so early this morning?
on my way to work.
What do you do for a living?
I work for the Lexus administration.
The lakes of the administration?
No, the elections administration.
Oh, the elections administration.
Oh.
Gotten in my
At
ears.
first I said Lexus. I'm like, what?
Lexus administration? Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at you. And last night was the mayoral debate. Did you have to be involved in that in any way or watch it at least so you know
No.
who's up for the mayor?
He's like, hell knows what's
I watched it. I wasn't involved, but I watched it.
Okay.
Wait,
That's good.
you were watching the Astros game?
Oh, yeah.
Back and forth.
Oh, back and
You
forth.
can go back and forth.
Yeah.
Because when we
It was
tied,
so
when they,
stressful.
when they tied us 3-3, Mario, I changed it and I went to the guide and it said that PBS had the mayoral debate on. I go, oh, let me see who's talking.
I'd be like,
and
I
I
don't
had
know.
to stay on that for a couple of minutes because I was too stressed out to go back to the Astros game.
First thing I'd be like is, what channel is PBS on? I don't even
Channel
know.
8.
I have no idea.
Yes, you've been listening for over 20 years. You don't know Channel 8 is PBS in Houston?
I'm not a PBS, NPR type person.
No.
But just in general, knowing what the PBS channel is. I mean, I was born and raised here, so that's where I watched Sesame Street when I was a kid. That's how you know.
Because I was
Channel 8.
Channel 11 in Chicago.
See, so you know that one.
Big Bird, yeah.
Okay, Mario, you are a finalist. Are you available on Sunday just in
Yeah.
case your name gets drawn?
Good point.
what,
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
what plans might you have to cancel? Okay, so here's what you got. You got a pair of passes to Andretti Indoor Karting and Games, which is really fun. And now your name is the last one that goes in the box. And if we pull your name, and when we draw the grand prize today, you get a pair of tickets to see Tiesto, a Formula One United States Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas in Austin on Sunday. Congratulations.
Yes.
Are you a big Formula One
Yes.
guy?
Yes, I am.
How did you get into that?
Growing up, my uncle.
Was he like a driver?
In Dallas, we had a lot of the IRL.
Yeah, my husband used to
Indy-
broadcast with that.
Because I used to go, because I worked at like rock stations and would
The-
go there. I hooked up, here, you can put Mario down.
Mario, hold on the
hold
line. We'll get your information off the air. Hold on.
We'll get you.
I had
You were
this
saying?
awesome limo to pick the morning show up because we were going to do the show live from there. So the limo was taking us to the airfield to take the helicopter
Whoa.
into
Oh.
the racetrack because it's in
Yeah.
the middle, and then do the whole show. I was so excited, and then my grandpa died, so I had to, I missed the whole thing. They got all the fun. I never got a. I'm like, dang it, I wanted to do that.
Well, my husband got into racing because when he did radio in Dallas, which some people don't know that my husband used to do radio in Dallas, he used to have to do those broadcasts. Like, you know, if we do like a live broadcast from
Texas Motor Speedway, right?
yeah,
That
all
was
that. So
called.
that's why I got into that. And then it got. I feel like it got turned up more when Netflix had that show because he was interested. But then he was like, "Wow, this is a great show." And now every Sunday morning, it's
You're trying to sleep. That's all you hear
just
next
like,
to you in bed.
"Oh, yeah, that noise.
We were in Vegas one year when we were flying home on a Sunday. Remember,
And
he was up.
Yep,
We're
he's
in
watching
the
the race.
United Club, and he's just sitting there watching the race the whole time.
We were on
We're all over here talking.
Sam,
like,
we were
man,
on a drive. I don't know where we were driving to. It was a road trip.
Yeah.
And he had it on. He had it on in the car. And
How
we're
boring
driving
is
on the
that?
road trip, and I'm like, and all I hear is the noise of the motors. And I said, you know, could you just like maybe put an AirPod in or something in one ear?
Yes.
Because it's not about not being interested in the race. Like I know about, you know, Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton and all the chaos and the craziness about all these guys. But the noise.
Oh,
the noise of
absolutely.
the
Plus, I feel like it's not like football. I can see it in my head when they do on
Yes.
radio or baseball. Easy to
He's going down the
Formula
vid.
event.
Yeah.
all right.
Catches.
You turn left.
Like, I know it's a
He's
sport
passing
because you
him,
have
it's
to
hard.
be very physically fit.
very, very fit to
and
be in
very
those
like
cars.
mentally stable to
Yep,
drive
yep.
those cars. But yeah, that's just
I
not.
always laugh, like-
that's not my thing.
'Cause I remember talking to some of those IRL guys. They would, after the race, they would go in their car home, and they feel like they're going 2 miles an hour, even though they're going like 80.
Oh my God, yeah, because they're
Oh,
going
I'm
so
Speeding
sure.
tickets
fast.
all the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that they have to wear like these cooling contraptions under their clothes. You know this?
Because if the car
Because
gets
it's so hot and your body temperature is so high from having to control that vehicle that tight for that
Gremlin.
long. I mean, think of what their arms must be like. Just right now, I
yeah.
have contracted arm muscles that are going to be sore if I hold this for too long.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to control that whole vehicle. And those are like what, $2-3 million vehicles?
You ever get that, Sam, from like mowing the yard? Like I'd mow my yard and my lawnmower for 3 hours.
yeah.
From the vibration.
Or even, well, you gave us that push one, which was very sweet of you, but it was it wasn't.
Oh,
there
you had
was
to-
no like assistance.
Yeah, you have to-
really had to like push it.
It's a workout.
When it's vibrating, you
Yes,
feel it.
and your hands are like when you're done with it.
So we'll see who is the grand prize winner for that as it's happening in Austin on Sunday. The United States Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas in Austin on Sunday, October 22nd. We're going to do Open Phone Friday coming up next. As Eric goes to get Mario's information, he will also take your calls at 713-390-KRB. Oh, he's here?
Yep.
Okay, good. Astros Astros, yay! It guarantees another game at Minute Maid Park.
Yeah.
And last night, let me tell you, the guys that do like Poppy and A-Rod and all that, I got all these tweets from all these people saying, oh my God, Rule, I can't stop looking at A-Rod's forehead now.
You ruined it for me.
Because,
Thank you.
right? Did you notice how dark it is?
A bronzer.
I said yesterday, later in the show, that I feel like whoever is putting the makeup on the guys that do the post and pre-show on Fox, they've over-bronzed A-Rod's just his forehead and like the side of the temples were like super bronzed. And I was like, I know they have to put makeup on them. I know they do powder and stuff, but I was like, wow. And so all these people were texting, oh my God, A-Rod's bronzer. And so those guys were saying, anything is possible in Texas. We hear about how quick they can turn things around here. That Kevin guy, what's his last name?
Oh, yeah. I never know
his last name.
I never know that guy.
He's like the guy that wasn't the player of the panel of players. It's Jeter, Poppy, and A-Rod.
He's the host.
And he's the host guy. And he said because the Astros play so well at Globe Life Field, they said, he goes, maybe the Rangers overnight can, I don't know, change the signs in here to make it say Minute Maid Park.
Derek Jeter said.
I know, I heard
Did you
that.
hear that?
Sam, Derek Jeter gave people bad ideas.
Uh-oh.
He said that when they were in the playoffs as Yankees,
Yes.
the fire alarm would go off all the time in the middle of the night in their hotel. People would pull so they wouldn't get sleep. And he even suggested they food poison the Astros so they can't play today.
Oh, my God.
He was like, come on, somebody's got to get with their food or something, mess with their room service, give them food poisoning. Yeah, exactly. The face you're making, right? Me too. I'm like, what is he saying?
I wouldn't want that documented.
And the MLB wants the Astros to win this and make it stretch and do the whole thing because
business.
It's totally a business. And you don't think the MLB wants a Phillies Astros pre-showdown?
For sure.
A redo? Yeah.
No, Arizona couldn't even sell out. They were selling tickets for $13.
No, stop it.
Wow, that's
yesterday.
As of last night.
Philly people were buying the tickets just to have them, even though they couldn't go because they're like, I'd rather have nobody there.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Open phones Friday, 713-390-KRBE. Next on the Roula and Ryan Show. Call us.
Back to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Okay, 713-390-KRBE is our phone number for Open Phone Friday. We're feeling pretty good, Houston, Texas. The Astros won last night, and then he just win. He freaking crushed them.
So
10-3.
I wasn't here Monday when our friends Tara and Ryan from The Wolf
in Dallas. Oh, I should have texted her last night. Like, hang around.
Yeah, because we had them on.
So nice. It's like
she is nice because when they were killing
Sam, you
us,
think you're nice and you're really nice?
Yeah, she seems like
she makes you look like a villain from a Disney movie.
Yes, she does. She gave that vibe off. Not in a mean way.
Yeah.
It's not like I felt like I couldn't maybe
she's
curse around her, but she just seems so sweet.
If you like country music and you want to listen to a country station or show,
well, after us, don't leave us.
I just say they're, you gotta get your country fix.
Yeah.
Listen to them.
I sent her a text when we were giving away the game at Minute Maid Park, and I was so angry because I could not understand why we couldn't score at Minute Maid Park. And I said, oh God, where is it? I was talking about how, I said your boy just got so lucky that would have been it. Because when we had, in the 8th inning, we had a chance to take that game, and we didn't do it. And then she wrote, edge of seat, baby, just like the championship should be. Like, it's very neutral. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh my gosh, I was dying. I was hoping to God, I'm so glad that happened. It was like,
I would love
this
to
is
see
how competition should be.
They do those rap battles or roast battles they do, like Sam versus Tara.
The battle of the nice.
Your shirt is very nice. But what would you
it's
say?
like two Canadians trying to roast each other.
Yeah.
You wear pointy boots, and brown boots are in right now.
But they look good on you.
I'm just saying maybe she wears like cowboy. Yeah.
That's how you say that. But you look beautiful.
But this
in
outfit
them.
actually looks really cute, so I guess the pointy boots work. So.
Yeah, see?
713-390-KRVE Open Phone Friday. Manuel is standing by. Hi, Manuel. Good morning.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Manuel, what's your big news? What do you want to share with us?
Oh, man. A lot of things happened last week. I became a USA citizen.
Yay! Congratulations.
How long have you lived here
you.
before this became official? Like, how long was this in the making to become an official U.S. citizen?
Well, I came here when I was a kid. I was 27 years ago. So I was 7 years old.
Okay.
And then I wasn't able to, become a resident until I married my beautiful wife. And she was like, the first thing we have to do is file for the residency. It's like, okay. So then after that, everything just came along, and I finally became a USA citizen last week.
What's it feel like? Is it an awesome feeling knowing that you've worked so hard, you wanted to be a citizen, and now it happened?
It's an amazing feeling. I mean, whenever the interviewer was asking me, like, why do you want to become a USA citizen? I said, well, this is my home. You know, this is where I got an education, where I'm working, where I met my wife. I have my little girls, 2 little girls. I mean, this is my home.
Yeah.
So I want to contribute. And the first thing I did after I became a USA citizen was register. Like, I want to vote.
Registered
Nice.
yeah.
And then did you go to Old Navy and get the shirt with the flag on it?
Oh, I already have them.
Okay.
I already have them.
I figured most of us do.
Manuel, what's your home country?
El Salvador.
El Salvador. Okay, nice. So now you are officially a U.S. citizen, 22 years in the making.
Was there something
Bravo.
else? You said you had a bunch
You
of
had a
stuff.
big week last week. What else happened?
Oh, yeah, we had birthdays. Tuesday was my birthday.
Oh, happy
Thursday
birthday.
was my wife's birthday on Thursday. And Friday was my firstborn birthday. She was born at 23 weeks.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Premature, and she turned 5 last week.
Oh,
my
great. 23 weeks,
Yeah.
Manuel. How much did she weigh when she was born at 23 weeks?
She was 1 pound 4 ounces.
Unbelievable.
So how long was she in the hospital then?
She was in the hospital for 4 months in the
Wow.
in the
She's
NICU?
a miracle
NICU.
baby in
How
the
many-
NICU.
4 months.
How many pounds was she when y'all got to take her home? From 1 pound to how many pounds until she was released?
She was like 5 pounds.
You know,
Oh, my
Manuel,
gosh.
last December, our show, our whole station, did a live broadcast at Texas Children's Hospital to raise money for the hospital. And we met all these different departments. And the NICU department came down and they showed me the diapers
Oh, remember that?
for the preemie babies.
Oh, wow.
Manuel, your
Yeah.
daughter probably wore one of these diapers. The diaper fit my thumb. The diaper was a diaper to wrap around my thumb. Thumb. Unbelievable.
Yeah, we still have one of her diapers, and then until the last one she used, because we like to compare it. I mean, she is a miracle. She was like the size of my hand. I have a picture that I can show everyone. She was the size of my hand. She's a miracle. So I just want to also share, like, to everyone out there, be careful around newborns. I know you want to like touch them and pinch them or kiss them, whatever, but don't.
Yeah,
Please don't.
Germs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Germs.
So and ask permission. Like, hey, can I touch your kid or can I hold him? If they say no, then don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Please
Don't
don't.
touch them.
Yeah.
And don't touch babies' hands or feet. Because as much as you want to, because it's so cute, they put that in their mouths. If you have to touch a baby, touch their knee or their thigh, because they can't put that in their mouth, right?
Yeah.
And Manuel,
But-
what is your daughter's name now that she's 5 years old? What's her name?
Her name is Cassandra.
Cassandra. That's a great message that you're putting out there, Manuel,
Thanks
because
so
it
much.
drives me crazy when people are like, oh, I don't need something on my clothes. I don't care if the baby spits up on me. It's not about you and your
Yeah.
clothes. It's about the germs on you that the baby's going to get.
And who? Like, think about it. An adult. I wouldn't go to a restaurant and just start touching you, Rula.
I know. It's something
Rula,
about...
you're so
so
pretty. You're so
strange.
cute. Come here.
Let me touch your face.
Get away.
Who would do that? But we do that to babies.
We
It's
do
like,
that to babies. We want to touch babies.
hell no, don't.
You
leave
do
my
it to
baby
pregnant
alone.
women.
Yeah,
I
touch
feel
bellies.
like, you get like acclimated into that world of random strangers touching you when
Yeah.
you're pregnant and then you have a baby. Like sometimes I feel like this one person was going to my baby, and I was just like, just trying to like slowly just creep
Pull back.
away.
Yeah.
You could have told me.
Pull back.
I was like,
You didn't have to
oh my
embarrass me on the radio.
gosh,
You could have said
yeah.
something. Thanks.
Shut up.
Speaking of babies, did you have a question about traveling with
I
Santiago?
did, yes. Okay, so we traveled to Pennsylvania maybe like last month, and that was a 1 hour time difference. And he did great. He was totally fine, didn't mess up his sleep at all. But my husband and I are actually going to Hawaii next week, and that is a 5 hour time difference. So I didn't know if anybody listening who has traveled with a baby with a time difference that large.
Yeah.
Is there anything they can recommend? You can, if you're listening right now, you can text us or give us a call, 37530. Our phone number is 713-390-KRBE, or my Instagram is slamgiven. Just because I don't know, like Rula and I were kind of talking, you were like, well, just let him sleep whenever he wants to.
Yeah,
but I
on the
didn't know if
plane.
there was maybe something that like I could do to make him better during this trip. Like, do I try and keep him alert on the plane so that he sleeps when we get off?
Probably babies
or
are
do
babies, right? When they go.
Yeah, the difference with babies
Yeah.
versus like
Because he's 7 months, like
Yeah.
he's a much more alert.
Like a
than
4-year-old,
just
you could
like
do
a-
more.
Yes,
right, but I feel like with the
So,
baby,
I don't know.
as people, you can call it 713-390-KRBE or text us at 37530. The youngest I traveled with my kids in a big time zone, my kids were 2, 4, and 5 when we went to Greece.
Right, and that's
And
a huge
was
time change, right?
8-hour time difference.
Yes.
And it was a 15-hour combined flight, but it was like a 24-hour excursion. So they just for that age, especially a 2-year-old,
Right.
I was praying he'd sleep on the plane because 2 years old is a nightmare because they want to get around, they want to run. At least with Santiago, 7 months, he's just a little blob of love. You can't really do anything with him.
Yeah.
Right? He's not going to tell you I need to get up and run around the aisles. But in my personal experience, I would say
Blob of
just
love. I've never heard
he
that.
is a
That's
little
cute.
chubby baby,
He is
like just a little
chunk.
blob of love.
Check the
He's a chunker.
Instagram.
He is. He's
Pour
a
it out of a
chunker.
pumpkin.
B.O.M.
Yes. You just kind of let them go with their flow. And my best experience was when we landed, we had to act like we were just in the time that we landed in and then took it from that point on.
That's what I was kind of thinking, like whatever he does. But I was thinking, so he's very strict with his bedtime. Like he always is asleep by like maybe 6:30 p.m., like 7 p.m., and then he's awake by like 6 a.m. And so I'm thinking like, does that mean he's going to be awake at like 1 a.m.? Right. So, I mean, it is what it is.
But you will be,
but
too,
I'm just
'cause you're
trying
gonna
to
be
think,
jet-lagged.
Yeah, I guess. I was just trying to see if there's any way that I could help him during that process.
Kaylin's on the line to give
Okay.
you some advice. Hi, Kaylin. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, y'all.
Happy Friday. What's your advice?
Okay, so over the summer, I took my daughter. She was, at the time, 14 months.
Okay.
We went to Alaska. We're from Houston, went to Alaska. So that was a total. So we flew from Houston, San Antonio, Seattle to Alaska. It was
Oh,
a
wow.
lot. So, yeah. So that night before, I kept her up literally like the whole entire night.
On
So
purpose.
then by
You
the
kept her
time
up on
it was
purpose.
time for us. Yes, I kept her up on purpose. She was cranky, but at least it was just us. We were at home, so it was fine. So by the time we started our flight day, as soon as we got on those flights, I mean, she was out. I would feed her before, and she would just go right to sleep. So that means
So your advice is to keep
him up.
Santiago up?
Keep him up. He'll be cranky with you, but at least when you get on the flight,
Like she leaves
he'll be
Sunday.
a little better.
You leave Sunday, right?
I leave Sunday.
So maybe you have a couple days here. You can try and
pretty
change
early.
it.
Oh, yeah. Try and
Like today and tomorrow.
Like tonight
instead
and
of
tomorrow.
Going to bed at 6:30.
Trying to
Think of the math. What time you should.
Right. What time is your flight on Sunday?
I think maybe like 9 a.m.
Okay, so it's a 9-hour flight, isn't it?
I think
Are
so.
you going straight
flight?
there, or are you
yes,
going to LA?
yes, thank
and-
God. Yeah.
That's good.
We got a nonstop.
All right, so
Or I
5
would,
p.m.
like
is when you
keep him
land.
up earlier.
So keep
If
up
it's a
early.
9
Keep
a.m.
'em up
flight.
earlier.
Yeah, what's the time zone difference? You said 5 hours?
5 hours.
Back, right? They're 5 hours back.
I think so.
Yes.
So
'Cause we're going-
17.
You're
Okay,
going towards
so it's 5
west.
p.m. Houston time when you land, but it'll be noon Hawaii time, right?
Right.
I say you got to keep them up. You got to try and keep
Yeah,
them up
she
until
said,
6:30
keep 'em
in
up.
Hawaii.
Okay.
If 6:30 is his bedtime, you got to
Yeah.
keep him up till 6:30 Hawaii time and then put him to sleep.
Yeah.
So try and push his.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Good luck on that one. Crying baby. Kaylin, thanks for listening to the show.
It'll be fun.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Have a
I
great
wanna-
weekend.
I want to feel bad for Sam, but she's
man.
going to Hawaii,
You're going to
so
Hawaii,
I don't
you're
feel
fine.
bad.
All you need to know about what's going down in H-Town, brought to you by Duncan, is that the Astros won last night. 10-3 against the Rangers,
Suck it, Rangers.
on their field. They were going to play again on Friday. I'm sorry, Sunday, 7:03 p.m.
So we play today at 4.
Yes.
Yep.
And then Sunday at what
Here,
time?
here, 7:03 p.m. here.
Why can't we play during the day on Sunday?
I know. So we're going to play tonight. I mean, today at 4. Then hopefully we take that one and we can come back to the juice box on Sunday and wrap this up and go to the World Series again. All right, coming up next, Special K's got a prank call. You'll hear all about it next on 104.1 KRBE.